So shout out to the Rich Eisen show for talking about this first and reporting this first. Shout out to Tom Pelissero for posting this, and also shout out to Dov for posting this. But this is something that I think everyone thought was eventually going to happen. It's just now being talked about and actually, potentially could happen, which is a separate salary cap for quarterbacks. And it makes a lot of sense, especially with the fact you got to think that the quarterback market's only going to get more and more insane. And especially because even with Joe Burrow, who's under contract right now, right? He's under contract until 2032. He's going to get another contract in 2033. Actually, my bad. He's not. He's under contract till 2029. These are all void years, so these are not under contract years. So he's under contract until 2029. We'll probably give him another 7-year contract until he's 40 after 2029. And that, of course, you just add the $9 million plus whatever money he gets. That's how void years work. But nonetheless, though, that's going to happen, right? And he's going to be making a crap ton of money. Same thing with Lamar Jackson, who's under contract until 2029. Actually, 2027. So he needs a new contract in 4 years. And in 4 years, actually, it's 4 years plus his current year. Which is, this was last year, 2023. So he's under contract for the next 4 years. And then he's going to get a big payday. And it's $74.65 million, which right now is sitting at 26.3% of the salary cap. That's a lot of money to be eaten up by one position. Now, I know the argument is, and for example, with Joe here, 16.7, 17%, 17.8, 11.2, and then Trevor Lawrence just got paid as well. So let's just take a look at his contract. So, for example, Trevor Lawrence, 11.1, and then so on, so on. He's actually under contract till 2030. And I know the argument against this is going to be like, well, that's part of building your team. That's part of, working around the salary cap. That's what makes football so fun. If you take away this huge part of money from, teams, then they're able to create super teams and crazy, amazing squads. And to a certain degree, I agree with that. But you have to keep in mind that just because quarterbacks markets are going up, same thing with wide receivers. I mean, wide receivers are also getting paid a lot more money. I mean, right now we're looking at Justin Jefferson, who okay, I don't know why he wasn't on. Oh, it's because his new contract doesn't really start until 2026. Which again, $38.9 million, $47 million. That's a lot of money. So I understand both sides of the coin here. Like, one side says, hey, listen, at the end of the day, we all have great quarterbacks in the end. Take that away from the salary cap and let us build our teams the way we want to. And the other side is like, it's a part of the team building process. So I don't think the NFL is going to allow it. I'll be honest with you. If I had to break this down and get my final thoughts and opinions, I don't think the NFL is going to allow it. I think the NFL is going to say that's, again, part of the process of building your team. And it is what it is at the end of the day. Because what it actually does, in all honesty, is it's better for the NFL not to have a separate salary cap. The reason why is because then more players go to other teams. If everyone's on one team, then it's like, okay, well, the Chiefs are about to play, right? And they have a super team. They have all the best players. Okay, cool. Like, people watch that game. No one watches the other games. But if all these superstars aren't on that one team and they're across the league and every team has their own set of superstars, then it makes football more entertaining, more watchable, and it makes the NFL more money. So I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the NFL is going to do that. And there's also a concept of there are some teams who don't have a good franchise quarterback and aren't really in that position. So, and they're going to look at it like, what? No, we don't care about the fact that you guys have to pay all your money for your quarterback. Like, we want to be in that position. So therefore, we vote against it. So I don't think you get enough owners to agree to that concept. You can get some of them, the top of the top, who just paying the quarterback. But there's so many teams that do not have to pay the quarterback that money. So, and then there's some teams right now who are in limbo, like J.J. McCarthy. Well, the Vikings aren't probably going to agree to that because they don't know what J.J. McCarthy would be. They might agree to a wide receiver variant of it, but not a quarterback. Same thing with the Broncos. Same thing with a lot of other teams. So, I don't think you're ever going to get teams to agree to that. But it is a weird, interesting concept. I'll give you that. I'll see you guys in the next one.